Hi. So today I want to teach you the difference between simplicity and nuance, and this time within the context of the food that we eat and the advice that we're given, right? Often, especially on the internet, you are told, for example, that you should eat more of certain foods because they are superfoods, or that you should eat certain foods because they're good for you, or they're good for this specific condition, or resolving a specific condition, or that this other food is bad for you. And that's a very simplistic notion because it doesn't tell you how the food interacts with the other foods that you eat and how it changes when it interacts with those other foods. And it doesn't tell you that every good food, like every food, actually has both benefits and side effects, good stuff and bad stuff. It's both and, not either or. So you see, your belief in the good evil false binary is impacting even your health and what you eat. Okay? Because, for example, spices such as turmeric, for example, or cinnamon, right? You are told that this is anti-inflammatory or whatever, or that it's good for you in some way, right? You are told that uh, it has really great properties such as it's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, etc. But if you do now, if you start drinking 3 cups of turmeric water every day, or 500 milligrams of, turmeric pills, eventually it might damage your liver. Because here's the thing, why does it have such amazing properties that are antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal? Because in reality, turmeric and a lot of spices are actually poisons that the plant produces to prevent animals from overgrazing. That's what it is. That's why they all have warming properties. And some, like, chili and peppers are actually spicy, right? Uh, Especially the seeds in them. So you have to understand not only the good qualities of something, but also the bad qualities and how to balance those, how to counteract those. For example, in the Hindu Ayurveda system, like, it's shown how well balanced a lot of traditional meals are. For example, in traditional Indian cuisine, we have we use a lot of spices, especially for our dal, which is the lentils and beans. But as you might know, lentils and beans are very gassy, which is why we use spices, especially ginger, for example, to reduce the gassiness. That's what those spices are. But as I've said before, they are very warming. They can heat up your body, right? And that's why we serve a milky, sweet, usually cold dessert to cool it down. It has to be milky, it has to be sweet. The milk reduces the spiciness. Now, I know some of you are lactose intolerant or whatever. Um, you probably would need some other thing to counteract that, right? You could avoid milk, avoid dairy, uh, or take dairy and take a lactose, and the enzyme for digesting lactose supplement, or some other non-dairy sweet stuff. Okay, and so now all of these dessert is very heavy, which is why afterwards you are served with chai. Not chai tea, chai. Because chai tea, it means tea tea, because chai means tea. Okay? So, chai is basically black tea. That's what chai is. Okay? And that will help digest all that heavy dessert that you ate. So, one thing balances the next thing, right? Because all of these have good qualities, but they also have negative side effects. You have to know that as well. That's the more nuanced take. This is within the context of food. But think about other issues in your life where you are thinking in very overly simplistic good, evil, false boundary. You are being programmed by the Christian supremacist, Abrahamic supremacist, good, evil, false binary, and you're thinking in these false binaries, and it's time for you to think with a lot more nuance and embrace complexity in other areas of your life as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day.